What's up, guys? It's Corvan Allen, your inaugural flyweight champion of 559 fights, baby. Check it out. We're gonna do a little thing we call fight review, where I'm gonna look over my fight and give you some commentary. I was ready to go too. He said, "Hold it up." He said, "Hold on, hold your horses." He said, "Okay, you get your mouthpiece, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let us fight." Okay, and we on. All right. A lot of offensive movement between us. Chance EK switch stances, got a little touch of the leg kick, but kind of missed a bit. He got me down. That was good timing on that leg kick. That was real good timing. But he didn't like what he was seeing from the bottom. Okay. Got some good punches. He had good timing on the kicks. He would catch me whenever I stepped. But I recovered well, moving around. I didn't anticipate him to switch stances as much as he did. I think maybe that was something he was working in his camp. Oh, he got that flying knee. That was nasty. It was good timing. Okay, elbow. Got him down. This is where I was already working for his back. Yo, I did not notice the ref is pushing. He's pushing the panel in place. Yo, come on, ref. That might have been my takedown. Who knows? Okay, we're working from there. Kind of like scooching for the right. He did a little uchi from there. That's nice. In this little tangled up position. Yeah, he landed an elbow right there. I remember Vince was telling me, watch out for the crucifix. Don't get crucifixed. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to get crucifixed. That's not intentional. Got up from here, worked up from here. Was about to take him down. Is this where he locked up the anaconda? Yeah. Anaconda was tight. Not gonna lie to you. Anaconda was tight. The anaconda was tight. People know I'm tough to tap though. I'm tough to tap. If you give me any bit of space. I was working from there. I remember I could hear his corner saying, sag the hit, hold. Good advice, like on somebody else, but he just kind of fried out his arms with that. Right now, what does he have right here? He didn't even get it right here. Nah. And then popped out. There you go, popped out. He landed a nice little glancing elbow. I cracked him down over the top, landed some punches, took his back again. Knee. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. Alright, I thought, people made it seem like I was getting dog walked or something. I did. Nice little Granby roll. Slick little Granby roll for this guy. Okay. Landed a couple of elbows from bottom to make him a little uncomfortable. That's the thing with this guy. I knew he was going to be, once he got uncomfortable, he's going to be willing to give up positions. This is where he goes for the Dars. Dars wasn't tight. Dars wasn't tight at all. Dars wasn't tight. He was just really giving me underhook on that side, and that's kind of my thing. Okay. My biggest thing was don't let him get enough of a base to where he can elbow me in those positions. But yeah, I think it was just too much for him. Okay. I ended up on his back a lot. I didn't even notice. He had those little sequences, but I did not notice how often I was in like a dominant control position on the standing against the cage specifically. Okay. Yo, in my head when I think about my fights, I think I did way worse than I actually did in reality. This is where he goes for those BS leg attacks. I didn't know what he was doing. I was like, yo, what you doing, bro? You're not like, you know what I mean? He was able to offset my balance really well though. We were kind of battling for that, who can push each other onto the back. He was able to get leverage, got me on my back with this weird little like leg. We were just tangled up in the legs. It's kind of like a mini calf slicer kind of deal. But yeah, just here. We're just... My main thing is make sure he doesn't get posture to where he can land like big shots. Because for me, we landed some good stuff. I know in the beginning he landed like, you know, got the knee and stuff. So just make sure he doesn't get any more dominant shots up from dominant position. But that's the round. That's the round. All right. Well, he won that one. He won the round. I'll give him that. From the kicks to the knee, the flying knee. It's kind of hard to see what he landed on with the flying knee, but it looked really good. I didn't land enough shots to where I could say I got the round. If I landed a little more, maybe they could have given it to me. But he also had the submission attempt. So yeah. But it did. That's where it's like it didn't look like I was in danger too much from the submission attempt. It didn't look like I was squirming, bucking, and kicking. It didn't look like I was frantic. So for the judges, you know, you don't know. Like a lot of it is based off of body language. You know, if you look like you're in distress, they're gonna be like, oh, he's in distress. If you look chill, they might be like, oh, well, he's okay. All right, second round. Come on, let us fight. Oh, what did the ref do? He said, what is that? What is that, ref? I gotta respect him though, right? Because he's a UFC champ. Oh, that body kick he didn't like. Take down, okay, take down. I'm tired of these guys grappling me. These guys, they love wrestling me, and it's so annoying. Because it's like, bro, you're going to get tired. Let's just strike. But yeah, it seemed like he didn't like what he got on the feet. They probably told him his best path to victory was wrestling, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, we got reversed here. He was trying to go into that little like weirdo leg entanglement that he was in before. Got his back again. Yep, he went to he found a panel, and I just started pressuring him again see, people wonder like, what's that little scoop, that little like trip takedown? It's called the pooper scooper. I call it the pooper scooper. You feel me? Cause you scoop her on his pooper. You feel me? You scoop her, usually not on the pooper. You feel me? And he landed on his pooper quite a lot. That was crazy. It's crazy to say. But yeah, now I got the back. I got the back against the cage. He looks like he's squirming like, oh God, not again. I got his back. I'm looking for some sort of leg entanglement to better establish position to where scrambling is less a factor. And I got it. Now I'm on his back. Hooks in. Okay. Did I flatten him out? I was working to flatten him out. He had a good base. He's a wrestler, so he had a good base. I didn't think it was going to be easy to flatten him out. Didn't have quite the angle for this choke. That's unfortunate, but he's peeling the top hand. He's peeling. His corner was telling him stuff, and it was so annoying to hear because I'm like, dude, just let this nigga quit. Just let him quit. Like, he don't like this. He doesn't like it. Oh, I flattened him out. Let it fight. Okay, yeah. Like, man, come on, Chance. I got his back right now. Double unders, got the back, establishing control. He's trying to punt. Like, people think, this is how you know a guy doesn't like getting hit. If he has a dominant back position and he's getting punched and then he moves his head to the other side, he don't like it. So again, I think he thought that would make me adjust and move my head, but you need to realize when you have that dominant position that if you move your head, you are giving up the ability to maintain that dominant position. So it's better off you just keeping your head there, even though you're getting tagged a little bit. It's not the end of the world, you know. So it's better to keep the position to where you can build off of it. That's just me. That's me. You know. But a little toes in the cage action from Chance. Come on, Chance. Got his toes out the cage, bro. Nah, he okay. He's trying to use the cage to turn himself into me. But the thing is, he's trying to turn into where I have the the hook in versus over the top, the other side where I don't have my hook in. It's a little bit of just a technical error. it's a skill thing. I have, what do I have right here? Grapevine in the leg. Grapevine in the leg. Keeping his weight on his hand, on his base. Okay, he got the grapevine now. Now we're building up. Build up. Now I'm on his back again, up top. We're standing. Have the body lock on him. I'm trying to get his feet moving. Some people from here, some people might just lift, but that is a lot of energy to use. And for that, I was just trying to manipulate his balance a lot, make him have to move, make him light on his feet to where you're able to effectively chip him out. Got it again. He's right in front of his corner. I should have brought his little ass over to my corner, bro. He's right in front of his corner. Okay. He should have been using the cage to scrape me off, but he wasn't doing that, so I didn't get off. I was on his back the whole time, this whole round. Wow. He tried to land his sneaky elbows, and bro, you don't have any space. He had no space to wind up on the elbows, so it's just kind of like a moot point for him. Okay, and I just kind of dominated him from the back. All right, round two. Round two in the books. That's my round. That's my round. I remember going back to the corner and I'm sitting there and I'm just kind of zoned. I'm just like, okay. And just thinking, just looking around, And Vince was talking to me and I was just kind of dialed in. And then he was like, look at me. And I looked up. And some people, I think they caught this. I looked up at him. He said, are you good? And I smiled. I was like, I'm good. And I think when he knew, he was like, yeah, we got this one. For sure. I remember people talked about it after, and I was like, yeah, dude, I was good. I was good. Is this it? Yeah, he told me to look at him. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, he fist bumped you, so I was like, I'm good. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Third round. Is he gonna do his thing again, the ref? I respect it, bro, because he did it again. Consistency. A lot of good offensive movement. Offensive movements, good feints. I let him back me up a little too much, but then he came in. I think he threw a kick in the punching range, and that kind of cost him a bit. Okay, good movement, Corvan. Good jab, a little jab out there. A little too committed though. Landed a body kick, circle off the cage, good. Landed a good hook right there. He didn't like that hook, but then oh look, uppercut, right action. Okay, come on, baby. Look at that. Okay. Oh, we kind of split each other's punches. It was close, man. It was so close. If I would have hit him with that split, it would have been nasty. Hooper scooper on his pooper. Okay, now he's going for arm triangle from here. I was trying to force him flat to where I can better establish the arm triangle. I probably, honestly, if I would have went to half guard, I probably would have been able to force him a little. Oh, and I am a half guard. Oh, there you go. He just for sure he knew he can't go flat right here. He had to stay on his side. But I wasn't willing to overdo it to where I can lose position. He tried. Ooh. There we go. So in this position, I went for the arm triangle. He managed to worm his way around to where my hook was out. But then I established the hook on the opposite side. But he was kind of falling into an open space, right, in between my hip. So I reestablished my leg over top of his leg to get up to a dogfight sequence. You just gotta be a dog for the dogfight. You feel me? Some of these dudes is cats. You feel me? They just, you know what I mean? That's not that clever of a thing to say, but this is my first fight review, so you gotta excuse me with some of these things I'm saying. You feel me? Okay, I went deep half from there. I don't like that. I needed to, I have a far side under. I have double unders while I'm in half guard right now. And I'm trying to twerk out the knee, or twerk out, whatever they say. Not twerk it. Not twerk out the knee. Twerk out the knee. You feel me? That's where we're just gonna move on. But I got him up from dogfight. Dogfight is when you got the underhood with the half guard, you get up. Okay, I did that. And back into a dominant position. Got the leg inside, grapevine the leg again. Landed some little pepper and shots on the ground and pound. He's on like this tripod. Little tripod. Oh, now he's up now. Okay, he's not there. Landed some good knees to his thigh. He's still going for these little touchy elbows. I had a little bit of like a nose booger, bloody nose booger in my nose after, so that might have been from that. Don't go for that. I remember he was trying to go for this weird, like he was hooking my leg on the side. He was trying to go for a Gambia or a roll, but I remember Vince was like, "Don't give him anything." I was like, all right, so let me make sure I move out of this one. All right, another pooper scooper. Now he's on his pooper. A little bit on his pooper, almost on his pooper. Then some pepper and shots on the side. He is done. That boy is done. Crossface. That boy is done. He's trying to isolate my leg by grabbing it while I have the Iowa set in. So, yep. Oh, that's kind of little bit of a bulldog choke. He gave it up. He gave it up from there. Oh yeah, he's giving it up. Oh man, I'm under the chin. You didn't like it. Oh, come on, man. Oh man. It was mainly something to disorientate him. Disorient. I don't know. It was basically make him stop doing what he's doing, and I made him stop doing what he's doing. Got his back again up top. Reestablished. He kind of got a little slippery out there. Slid his way out. Squirmed his way out. He's trying to take me down here from the cage. I pulled him up. Pulled the pants up. Pulled him up. He's trying to go for like a little he's trying to land some ground there, some little tappy shots right now. He's still trying to take me down. Still trying to make something happen. That's the thing with him, man. Round's over, by the way. Round just ended. That's the thing with him. Like, I think I would have been able to get off more ground and pound shots if he would have conceded position a lot more. But he kept going. You know, like, that's the thing with flyweights. Like, we might get tired, but we're not gonna just like finish, like be done. You know, some will. Some don't have the gas tank, but I mean, he's a D1 wrestler, so, and he goes with good guys. He has a really good gym behind him, so I didn't think he would fold easily. But I did know, at least my hunch was, if he faced enough resistance, especially in the first round, he's not gonna be the same guy in the later rounds. And even towards the latter half of the first round, he wasn't the same guy. So, you know, you could tell it kind of things took a toll on him. The kicks, the scrambling took a toll on him, on his gas tank. And dude, I remember this feeling after the fight. The round ended, and I'm just like, I'm screaming, just screaming at the crowd, just assaulting the ground. And I'm just like, was that me? Because it's like, bro, like, you know, you travel a long distance, and, you know, you go through the weight cut. The weight cut was a tough weight cut. You know, I had staph earlier in my camp. Was on antibiotics, like literally like a week and a half to 2 weeks before the fight, and I don't know, man. It just felt like I felt victorious there because I feel like I won the last 2 rounds, but it's surreal when it's over because it's like this little arc, this journey, this mini journey that you've been on is over now. The fight's over. You have all this preparation time, and now the big thing happened, and now you can finally kind of like, you know, and I don't know, like I felt like I won, so I was like, yo, like, did everything just line up? Did everything just like work out? Like, you know, so I mean, until the results read, you don't really know. But I remember she's reading it off, reading the scores off, and then they say unanimous decision, and Vince was like, "Good job, Corvan." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, unanimous." Look at me smiling, cheesing, looking around. I'm kind of I got autism. I was just like I don't know where I'm at. That's right, baby. That's right. Yeah. People don't know. People like thought, oh, she tried to put the belt on. She was like, hey. She tried to put the belt on me. I said, bitch, get off me. It was a fun fight. There's a lot of back and forth. You know, some people said I had them on the edge of their seat. Everybody knows with my fights or even like competition performances, there's always a bit of drama. Like, I'm a pretty dramatic kind of guy, so I thought I did a lot worse in real time. Even now, like, this is my first watch of the fight. I was kind of impressed by the guy, by me, that guy, in the fight. You know, I did a lot of good things, a lot of smart things, a lot of things in training that translated into the fight. Threw my hands a lot more, like, I was just out there a lot more, like, what's up, like, you know? And I think just the amount of training and the guys that I've gone with, UFC caliber guys, featherweights, you know, like, you know, I've been put through the ringer. I've been leveling up my training, and so I think it's really shown in my that fight in particular, and I think it's gonna show even more in my next fight to come. So I look forward to it, bro. You know, I'm on a path, I'm on a journey, and this is not the ceiling. Like, there's another level that I haven't shown, and it's just gonna show more as I get more comfortable in the cage, and then from there you just keep leveling up. So there's so much more to attain. This is awesome. It's a great trophy and prize along the way, man. Like, it's super validating, you know, and especially like for our gym. Like, you know, we're a small gym, but we work hard, bro. We work hard day in, day out. We challenge each other, we push each other, we talk shit. Like, you know, we get it in every single way. And so yeah, man, this is just a little something along the journey, but this is not the end. So I look forward to adding some more of these to my collection, you know, and I'm sure to come will be a UFC one. So Millennia MMA, baby. Millennia.